Guys, go ahead and tell me what they call this in your country. And would you eat this or authentic Jamaican cornmeal? This is really nice. Hey guys, what's up? Today I will be doing cornmeal, aka turn cornmeal. So let me introduce you to some of my ingredients over here. I have some scallion here. I have pumpkin and carrots, butter, a Scotch bonnet pepper, springtime, fresh springtime, pimento berries, garlic cloves. I have some onion over here as well, and of course the saltfish, aka codfish, and our cornmeal. And guys, I am putting in some ackee in this turn cornmeal as well. So feel free to add on or take off any one of these ingredients. Remember, you are making it for your likings, all right? And I am also using a native coconut. So let's kick things off. I'm gonna just burst up my coconut. All right, so come along. All right, guys, so this, oops, you see that? This is bone dry. Look at that. Native coconut, this is well dry. All right, so I'm going to just ox them out, cut them up, and just throw them in my blender. Right? This is well dry. Whoops, I don't have to do much. As soon as I put the knife under the shell of the coconut, it just rises right up. Oh my, and you guys know I love a dry coconut, right? Wow, look at that. Whoa. Whoa. All right now guys, so I finished cutting up my coconut, so I'm just gonna go right ahead and blend bums on with the cover. So I'm just straining off my coconut milk. Where I get water from? Rich and nice. The coconut is so dry. Look down in that, guys. Look at that. Oh God, look at that richness. Wow. So I have some coconut milk here, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and add my cornmeal to it. And I'm gonna just gently mix that out. So this is going to make the cornmeal moist. Just like that. Alrighty, so I'm gonna just put this aside for later. So I'm gonna go ahead now and toss my butter right into the pot, and I'm gonna wait until this is melt. So I'm gonna go ahead now and toss in my garlic to release all of that flavor. When it comes to cornmeal, guys, you can go ahead and toss all the seasoning in the pot, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just toss just the onion and the garlic for now to release that flavor. And I'm going to saute that up for a minute or two just to release up some flavor there. Then I'm gonna go ahead now and add my Scotch bonnet pepper to the pot. Yeah. So all of that flavor is releasing. And I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna add my pumpkin and carrot as well. So guys, did I tell you that this dish is fulfilling? This is a belly full dish. Cornmeal. Alright, so I'm gonna toss in my ackee. Remember, I'm using some ackee as well. You can feel free to do this vegan, or you can do vegetable. So I'm adding my pimento berry and my thyme to the pot as well. Then I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna add my scallion. And I'm going to saute that up for a minute or so. I will list everything in the description box for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add my saltfish, aka codfish, to the pot. So you can feel free to skip the saltfish. You can go vegan. It's your choice. It's up to you. You're making it for your likings. So I'm just gonna leave this to saute up and allow the saltfish to absorb all of that spice before we add our cornmeal to the pot. So I'm gonna go ahead now and add some seasoning to my pot. Add some salt. Some black pepper. And I'm also going to add some all-purpose seasoning. And be careful with the all-purpose seasoning, guys. You know that it is salty. So it depends on how your saltfish tastes. If you remove all the salt from your saltfish, although don't remove all the salt because you need the saltfish to spice up the thing. And when you remove all the salt, it's not tasting so good. So leave a little salt. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna add my coconut milk to the pot. I'm gonna give that a good stir. Look at that, lovely. Woo. Looking lovely already. Alright, so I'm gonna just add my moist cornmeal. Alright guys, so make sure the heat is low. I'm going to add my moist cornmeal to the pot. And I like to use a whisk to get it all. I don't want to have any lumps. Alright, and I didn't tell you guys that my saltfish was deboned. It was boiled, deboned, and flaked. Alrighty. So make sure your heat is low so that your cornmeal doesn't lump up. When the heat is high, it lump up quick. Alrighty. Alright guys, so you want to stir this as often as possible. Worse, if you are not using a non-stick pot, you're going to need to stir more often than I am doing right now. I am using a non-stick pot. Alright. Alright guys, so while our cornmeal is cooking, I'm going to steam some Dr. Fish. I think I want to have some Dr. Fish with my turn cornmeal. You can go ahead and use any protein of your choice. Alrighty. In with my garlic and a piece of pumpkin, and I'm just going to start to rub that. And I have some coconut milk here. I'm just gonna add it to the pot. In with some fish seasoning. In with some salt as well, and I'm gonna give that a good mix. Then I am going to add my Dr. Fish to the pot. These Dr. Fish, big, they are so big guys, look at that, whoa, big, huge Dr. Fish. Alrighty. And I'm gonna put my Scotch bonnet pepper in and allow that to steam. Alright, checking in with our Dr. Fish guys. Look at it. Steaming lovely as well. Alright, so we don't need to stir. We don't want our Dr. Fish to be smushed. So I'm just going to shake the pot as usual and just cover. Alright, so after using my whisk guys to loosen everything, I go in with the spoon, and you want to stir. You want to lift the cornmeal from the bottom to the top to make sure that everything is cooked properly. So you're gonna be stirring over and over again. Make sure you lift from the bottom and flip it over, turn it in all directions so that the heat can distribute throughout the whole thing. Okay, you want this to cook properly, and you want to make sure that the heat is low. Alrighty, so I am going to just cover this properly so the heat can distribute all over, so our ton cornmeal can cook properly. So I am going to just cover and allow the heat to observe the moisture and cook. So when that happens, the heat will, the cornmeal grain will swell and break. So continue to stir until it is properly lift from the bottom to the top. Alrighty, so we'll check back in with this. So guys, as soon as our cornmeal is cool, it's gonna get hard. So I like to eat this when it is warm. Alright guys, time to dive into some of this authentic ton cornmeal, and I'm having it with my Dr. Fish. I'm also having a red stripe lights. This is really flavorful. You can go ahead and have it with any protein of your choice. Spicy. Dr. Fish spicy and nice. And complement the cornmeal. I'm tasting the saltfish, the ackee, all of that spice. So lovely. Refreshing.